Okay. What gets you really excited about learning?
Playing games like Kahoot, getting ready for tests, just to make us get better and pass our tests.
When we have a fun activity planned out for that class period.
Give an example of a hands-on activity that you like.
Like in science where we do experiments, like where we make spectrum scopes and stuff like that.
I like to read, I kind of like passages, kind of.
We talked
I
about the
I like to-
particular, or just any particular kind of information? Talk about reading.
I like to read.
Like, would you rather the teacher stand up and tell you about it and then you read, or would you rather just learn about it all by reading?
I go with both.
What gets you really excited about learning?
Well, I don't know, I guess learning new things is exciting because you get to like find out things that you didn't know. I don't know.
You're doing good.
You don't have to answer every question.
Yeah.
All right, so if you don't have an answer for a question, or if you're like, oh, can we go back to that question because now I have a really good answer, you can do that. All right, so not everybody has to talk if you don't have anything to say.
So I kind of want to clarify a little bit too. Okay, so, and I maybe someone asked that question last yesterday, but, so, what gets you really excited? But is there some certain type of activities that when you walk into class, you're like, oh, I think you said that, but I'm not.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to get a little more, information, because I know y'all have something that really just makes you go, man, I'm glad we're doing that today.
Yeah. What?
So I like the activities on this
Computer. PE pals, playing with the pals, basketball, and teaching them different stuff.
So do you like teaching other students?
Yeah.
Can be a teacher.
I don't know if I want Rachel teaching my kids. Just saying.
Richard, I'd let you teach mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about this? Think about, out of all your years of going to school, is there one specific lesson that you have that's your favorite lesson? Like it just still sticks out. Absolute favorite out of all your years that you can remember.
Can we use any subject?
Yeah.
It can be an elementary, it can be junior high,
I don't remember anything.
a fun activity.
Making bottle rockets in science.
Oh, that was awesome when we did that.
Oh, yeah.
Did we do that in fifth
outside.
grade?
Yeah, I was with Miss,
Kettler?
So what did you like about that, Chris? Why does that stand out to you?
It was just like one learning how to make it.
Actually getting to make it
yeah,
yourself.
it was hard.
Going outside.
And then going outside to make it go, see how high it goes.
So you mentioned it was hard. Did you like
Yeah.
that it was difficult?
Yeah, because it's like fun, like you had to build it different kind of ways.
Like you had to figure out what was the best way to build it, right?
Yeah.
You had to.
A lot of thinking.
But what made you keep working on it even though it was hard? Because you obviously all remember the ones that did it. What, even when it was hard, why did you keep?
I think
Because it was for a grade.
I think I would try to get on that. I try to get to the end so I could see if it would really work or
To make
if
mine
I
go
could do it
high.
myself.
Yeah.
Competitive. You wanted to just really see if what you would come up with worked.
Yeah, it was a contest.
Chris obviously is competitive. He wanted to see if his would go the highest.
And they said it was a contest.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, so it was.
Our class didn't win.
They all did, I think it was 3 years ago.
I remember in fifth grade we had men's basketball. That was pretty cool.
Oh, we did that too. That was pretty awesome.
I didn't get mine.
Mentos bombs or yeah.
We did ours with Alka-Seltzer spirits had.
Yeah. We did a bunch of different ones like that, see which one would go the highest.
Ours didn't go high in that either.
Don't win at anything, do you?
Do you ever feel like your time was wasted in class, you've gone to class and you I just feel like not necessarily you wasted your time, or the class was I'd say waste of your time, you know what I'm saying?
Without using names.
Yeah, no names, just.
Oh, we have to say like a time?
If you can
Well,
think of a
it's
time,
more like
what
what-
about the class?
Yeah,
When you've
Yeah,
been
what was
bored,
it that
you do.
made you feel like you wasted your time in class, or that class was a waste of time?
Once we talked.
Just talking to your friends instead of doing other
We
classwork.
just talked about it.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry, two people talking, so we both can talk, but I was like, oh, okay, tell me.
We're just talking to your friends instead of doing other classwork that you need to get done.
Okay, now,
The teacher's just talking about different stuff that doesn't have anything to do with it.
Everybody just goofing
I think we really waste our time on one of my classes where the kids get the teacher off task during the middle of instructions. So we have to wait longer to get to what we're really supposed to be doing.
Those are good behaviors. Are there any activities specifically that you feel like waste your time? Paper, pencil, I mean, like, what really just feels like, oh, that was a waste? Homework, I don't know, like, what really feels like a waste of time besides just talking? In what ways? Like, talk to us about that.
I feel that homework is a waste of time because there's still a lot of kids who don't do it, and there's still those kids who do it. But it's not really helping kids because if they're not gonna do it, it's not getting anywhere. Just still giving it out, and I don't think we should get homework.
Yeah, I feel like Kiana's right, because like some like teachers give us homework and like most of us don't do it and most of us fail because of homework, even though we're like really like, we're not, I wouldn't say we're dumb, but I mean, most of us are smart and like we end up failing because of the homework.
Right.
I feel like it takes time from us doing other things that we really need to do, like help our parents out around the house.
Yeah.
And I think it takes time from that, getting homework every week.
And when you look at the kind of homework you have, do you see that the homework is hugely beneficial, or is it like deep thinking? Is it just repetitive?
I think before a test, it's more beneficial.
Okay, so there's a specific time you think it might be useful.
How often do you think you spend on homework a night? An average, some nights are different than others, but how often do you think?
About an hour.
An hour?
I mean, it depends on what homework. See, like when I do my homework, I usually do history and math. And those two together, I usually take about an hour.
I do it by sections, like I do page by page. So I still have time to do other things that I need to do.
What kind of homework do y'all get?
Math.
Well,
That's-
and what else?
And social studies.
I don't get social.
Sometimes.
You
You
got-
don't.
I don't really just.
Okay, so just
Sometimes.
math mainly? Math and social studies?
Oh,
or
yeah,
just
science.
And science?
We don't get science homework.
You just can't even.
What do you think of projects, like projects you have to do over the, like on your own, over a break, over a weekend?
I think that's okay because it's not like you're forgetting what you should be learning. So it's like you're still keeping it all together so you can do that project.
It's fun showing the way you do the project, showing teachers.
Do you find them cumbersome? I mean, which means is it too much or
Sometimes a little lot.
sometimes?
Sometimes some have a lot of work and maybe don't have enough time.
Do you feel that you should be able to, the projects that you're doing, you should be able to get them done in class? Or do you think projects are all right having to do them at home?
I think
I
it's really
would
done
do it in
right.
class.
Why? What benefits give you doing it in
Teachers
class?
get to help you,
Okay?
You have other students help.
yeah, other students.
You have like sources you can use if you use it at,
And other computers.
do it at school.
And not everybody has computers at home, so they can search up things or phones.
Do y'all ever feel like you maybe would have a different idea of what you would like to do as a project, and you think, okay, we're all gonna do this? Do you ever think, gosh, I wish I could do this instead and show the same stuff? Do you ever have those thoughts like, oh, maybe I'd like,
And some of them, you have to do one specific thing, but some you can actually do other things, like make a poster or something, instead of writing it out on a document or something.
so you like the opportunity to pick some choices of how you'd like to do that presentation or present or do the project?
Do you feel like you get to have a lot of choices in what you're doing in your classes right now?
We have a lot of choices we get to.
Okay, so try to think of a class or two that you were given those choices, and what does that look like?
It's like, it's not as hard as getting one specific, choice, but like when you have your own choice, it's kind of harder because you have to figure out which one would be right to write about, to explain most about. So I think it would be better if we had one choice, but it's just my opinion.
So it makes you think a little bit.
I feel like it's better when you have more choices because like say like the teacher makes you do this one choice, like you can't, I feel like you can't think right because you have to do it this certain way. And like when you do it another way, like how you want to do it, I feel like you're more, I don't know, like open-minded and like do it how you want to do it and still get it right, like still get a good grade.
So when you think about your favorite teacher, it could be, no name.
It's characteristics, I guess you'd say.
So it could be whenever from your years in school. And what made them your favorite teacher, or what did they do that made them your favorite?
Making you stay out of trouble. Making you like keep your grades up, play sports, like helping stuff. Stay out of trouble.
I think my most influenced teacher was in 5th grade, and it was my science teacher, and it's because
Never mind.
I didn't give the name.
I know, it's fine.
And so I came in 5th grade not liking science at all, and I left knowing a lot of things, liking science and becoming a better person because she taught me more things that my mom can't teach me because she's not in school, she doesn't know what's here now. So she told me things that I could do if I got better, or like, so she really influenced me to get better so that I could do those things. So that's why I like that, my 5th grade science teacher.
Some teachers are just like really chillaxing.
My favorite teacher was one. One time she was like super nice to me.
What does super nice look like to you? I just mean like, what did she do? Why did
She
you?
wasn't like, she wasn't best, but she knew like when to get on you whenever you get out of line. So
You're good, be proud.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, then, well, my favorite teacher, the thing about her is that like I feel like I can talk to her about most things that I can't talk to other people about, and like I'm comfortable around that teacher because I feel like I can like talk to her about things that, yeah, I just said that, but like if she like helps me with things, like say I don't know how to do something, she like helps me with this one thing, and but yeah.
Richard?
Oh, he was?
Oh.
You said chillax, what is that, why?
They're not like, I say yelling a lot, they're just really mellow. Not very loud, or it's kind of like you do your thing.
So can you tell which of your teachers truly care about you as a person and which ones don't? And how do you know that? How can you tell?
Some teachers will help you like in depth with some things, and some just tell you how to do it.
I feel like the teacher really cares when they actually try to get to know you, and when they show that they can care, like when they ask you how your day was, or tell you how like they can communicate with you like they can't communicate to other students.
Like, acting like your mom, how was your grades, keeping your grades up. Just keep you active and playing sports.
or they just communicate with you.
So on that note, what makes you feel valued or important when you look at this.
Like for anything?
Yeah.
Like basketball, being there for the team, helping them out, just don't miss practice and just keep on learning new stuff.
I think when I walk into school and greeted by really nice teachers every morning, and then have friends still there to make my day and encourage me to go to class and things like that.
Being surrounded by a bunch of positive attitudes and just great people.
Can you tell when someone, like a teacher, is negative versus positive? Is it very obvious?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna switch subjects, switch gears on you. What do you think challenging work looks like to you? What does challenging work look like?
Work that makes you think to answer the question.
A lot of
That's
writing.
everything. I feel
That's
like
okay.
challenging work is like, to me, I feel like that's like packets. I feel like that's hard because like, I just don't really like packets. They make me like, ugh.
And I think it's work that you don't like, but you have to do it. It make yourself think it's really challenging because you don't want to do it, but you have to.
Well, I mean, unless it's not.
Sometimes you get packets of work that's non-challenging work.
It's challenging because you don't want to do it.
Right, but it's not challenging because it's not challenging because it's requiring you to think. Think about work that makes you think, not that you don't want to do it.
A lot of
I
writing.
love writing.
I love writing.
So writing for you about something that you learned is challenging.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Okay.
No, not really. You just write about like what you've learned. It's just like, oh, I learned how to add. You can like literally write about
So challenging work looks different to each of you then,
Yes.
right? What might be challenging for the people around Alex might not be challenging to her, but you have work that's challenging to you, I imagine. Right? What's the difference between challenging work and busy work?
Busy work doesn't have to be hard.
Okay.
Can't get you busy. Just
Do you know when you've been given busy work?
Yeah.
Busy work is
You
like
have to work on it like for like the whole week.
Okay.
class period.
A project
Yeah. But
keeps you busy.
But it can't be. But it's not. It's like it keeps you busy, but it's not that hard.
When it's something you learned from like days and years and months ago.
Maybe.
Okay,
Like
so
you already
you,
know, you already know
Yeah.
this, and you're like, I already know this, I'm just doing this.
That's basically like a review pack.
Oh yeah. So like review packets are easy. Well, sometimes.
Some of us know it.